Hey guys, it's Steph from Hot and Moving. Boy, oh boy, is the NBA in another sticky situation. Man, I mean, just after second night in the NBA, and of course, this is. I mean, the timing of all of this is it couldn't be better, right? Couldn't be better. And of course, FBI Director Kash Patel. Man, like say, I listen, man. I got my opinions about Kash Patel, and it's not the best. There's other situations going on with this administration. Okay, before I get going, I just gotta get that off my chest. I mean, there's other situations with the administration going on, and it seems like they hide some stuff. There's multiple stuff going on. Okay, but the NBA low hanging fruit is easy to go ahead and do that. You got all the documentation, you got all the information. Okay, all right, let's get into this because we got a multiple arrests. We have an current NBA head coach arrest being arraigned. Okay, Terry Rozier, who was being looked at in Miami, apparently no issues, and now here we go. Okay, man. All right. So, former Cavaliers, let's say Trailblazers coach, NBA Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups, and Heat guard Terry Rozier has been arrested in connection with the FBI sports betting and poker probe. Former Cavaliers star and assistant coach Damon Jones also has been arrested in the investigation, which resulted in 2 indictments. The Hornets, Trailblazers, Lakers, Raptors were cited in the sports betting investigation by Joseph Nocella Jr., the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, during a press conference Thursday. Man, I wonder what the Lakers got to do with this. FBI Director Kash Patel labeled a 30-plus arrest across the NBA on organized crime as historic. Man, I know he got up for this one. You know what I'm saying? It's a league full of black players and coaches and whatnot, man. Yeah, the hunting is out. But crime is crime, so, I'm not making excuses because of how I feel about Kash Patel. It is if they're found guilty, then absolutely worthy of these arrests. This is an illegal gambling operation, a sports rigging operation that spans the course of years. Said Patel, who had added the operation across 11 states. Bill has been charged with illegal poker scheme linked to organized crime. Rozier has been charged in sports betting probe that connects to the prop bets manipulation, which earned Jontay Porter his lifetime ban. Remember that one? Played for the Raptors, and he would seem like he would hop out of games. You know what I'm saying? He'll get certain points to a certain amount of games. So he'll get points to a certain amount or whatever, or you take the under, he's out the game. A lot of fluky stuff. 31-year-old Rozier previously had been under investigation for unusual betting activity during his time with the Hornets, specifically in March 2023 contest, but the NBA did not find any violation. Jones 49 is one of 3 defendants charged in both cases per Nocella. Rozier and Billups are scheduled to appear in federal court Thursday, and their arrest locations were Rozier is set for Orlando, Billups in Portland, and are scheduled to be arraigned in Brooklyn in the future. Rozier's agent had this to say: "A long time ago, we reached out to these prosecutors to tell them we should have an open line of communication. They characterized Terry as a subject, not a target, but at 6 a.m. this morning, they called to tell me FBI agents were trying to arrest him in a hotel. It's unfortunate that instead of allowing him to surrender, they opted for a photo op. They wanted the misplaced glory of embarrassed professional athlete with a perp walk. That tells you a lot about the motivation in this case." Nocella said the first incident involves 6 defendants who allegedly participated in one of the most brazen sports corruption schemes since online sports betting became widely legalized in the United States, particularly in the NBA. And the NFL the NFL's next. NFL's going to be next. MLB is going to be next, man. This is the reverberation about this. If this is not a wake-up call for athletes across the American sports leagues that are betting, yes, they are. Okay, come on now. This is going to be a problem. I knew this was going to be a problem. But hey, money's good. The ad money's good. Sponsorship money's good. Why not? Okay. Let's get to what Chauncey Billups had. What was his issue in this? So apparently, let's see. Billups, a former player who's played in the league from 1997 to 2014, just started his 5th season guy in the Trailblazers. Damn, he's been how long he's been a head coach for the Trailblazers? Damn, I thought he was assistant first. Okay, Nocella and Billups' involvement in the gambling allegations came after his career ended prior to the beginning as Portland's coach prior to 2020-21-22 season. Okay. Bills was arrested Thursday morning, one day after a guy in Portland during 118 to 114 open loss with Timberwolves. Okay, the alleged rigged gambling scheme purportedly swindled victims out of tens of millions. Okay, I don't know where any more details on what he did exactly from a poker standpoint, but NBA has been the center of recent sports gambling pros in the aftermath of Porter. Yeah, we know about Porter's situation and stuff, man. This is gonna be crazy. What did Pat McAfee say? I think there should probably be more regulation on sports betting. Adam Silver's plate's full, man. The whole Steve Ballmer situation, okay, and Kawhi Leonard situation, and then now we got this going on, man. The league is on massive spotlight for the bad reasons, man. We had a great couple nights of NBA action, and this dark cloud. But you know what? I'm not surprised. Okay, I mean, look, this administration left me no choice but to question the timing of this. Okay, the fact that you're gonna arrest arrest a coach and not give it. I mean, like I felt like there should have been a process for this. And they want one of the representatives for Terry Rozier wanted to make it a scene, okay, and the words that Cash Patel used in this very interesting, right? I you know what, the same energy just needs to be. Listen, if these guys are found guilty, obviously they should be punished, and the league is gonna. I don't know, Adam Silver and the owners. I don't know. This so far, Adam Silver is not looking good. Okay, I'm not saying he's responsible for these guys that are allegedly involved in these illegal gambling activities and stuff, especially Porter, Jonte Porter. I mean, that he was blatant about that. I get that, but I mean, I understand you're gonna have guys that are gonna be sprinkling in doing some shit, but at the same time, though, like is it sweeping? Is it really as pervasive across the league, though? But and then if so, I mean, talk about just going and just dropping the ball and all of this. But overall, though, it's just you know what? Cool, the FBI, you got the NBA, okay. You got one of the more popular leagues in the state, in the United States. Good. Okay, you're gonna this Cash Patel make it seem like this is your marquee moment, when it could have been, you had other moments this past few months that you tried to make your marquee moments, or you denied giving out information and doing extensive research, right? I'm sorry, this whole administration got me on a conspiracy wave. Okay, unfortunately, I can't trust the government initially, but we'll wait till more facts come out, or I guess when more people cover the actual documents pertaining to each individual. We understand. I'm not trying to make a pass for anything. I'm not trying to make excuses for these guys, but it's just when it comes to this, just the timing of it. Okay, the arrest of a head coach at the start of the season and everything. I mean, and when Terry Rozier was already, his people was like, yo, let's talk about it. And also too, remember Gilbert Arenas, ex-NBA player, he was involved in a pro, but apparently he got away with it because he was Airbnb in a house that was tied to illegal poker. Okay. Man, this whole thing is about to crack and bust open, man. But we shall see though, man. Anyways, guys, y'all let me know what y'all think about this as the story is developing, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.